Today is a big day for our farming community. They will take to the streets of London in protest over the inheritance tax that has left many farmers and families crippled after Reeve's recent budget. Whilst farmers will make waves in London, Elon Musk has waged in and slammed Starmer and the current state of Britain. In today's video, we will go over what he has said, whilst also going over all of the latest news from up and down the country. But first, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel and join our fast-growing community. Just a quick one to say we have new Stuck Farmer t-shirts available on our store. Go grab them now. They are available at britishstand.com or check the link in the description. Elon Musk has accused the British government of going full Stalin over Labour's new inheritance tax policy on farms. The tech billionaire made the comparison on X in response to a Guardian article arguing that the tax changes would bring new life to rural Britain. The world's richest man drew parallels between Labour's tax reforms and the Soviet dictator's notorious farm collectivization program of the 1930s. Labour's controversial tax plan, unveiled in October's budget by Rachel Reeves, will cap inheritance tax relief for agricultural assets at £1 million from April 2026. The changes mean heirs of farms worth more than £1 million will face a 20% inheritance tax rate. The British Treasury estimates fewer than 500 farms per year will be affected by the new policy. However, the National Farmers Union, NFU, disputes these figures, claiming the number of impacted farms is double the Treasury's estimate. Between 10,000 and 40,000 farmers are expected to descend on London today to protest against the inheritance tax changes. The NFU has branded the policy disastrous and is actively lobbying MPs to force a U-turn from the Labour government. Tom Bradshaw of the NFU warned, "This budget not only threatens family farms, but also makes producing food more expensive, which means more cost for farmers who simply cannot absorb it." Downing Street has declined to engage directly with Musk's remarks, with a spokesman saying, "We're not going to get into a back and forth on individual comments." This is not Musk's first clash with the British government. Over the summer, the Tesla CEO predicted civil war in Britain following riots after a fatal stabbing incident. Following those comments, he was notably absent from a UK government-organised investment summit. The latest criticism comes as Number 10 seeks to improve relations with Trump's incoming administration, with Musk being a key ally of the president-elect. What are your thoughts on this? And do you think anything will come of these protests? Yes or no? Let me know in the comments. In other news, former Conservative MP Michael Brown has dismissed Labour leader Sir Keir Starmer's plans to pay countries to reduce illegal migration, declaring there is not a chance in hell of it working. Speaking to the media, Brown was particularly critical of potential agreements with Turkey, stating, "Turkey are literally exporting these migrants, and there's only one direction to northern Europe and onto French beaches." He added, "There's not a hope. Turkey themselves are getting rid of as many migrants as possible and sending them to Bulgaria." Starmer has backed proposals to provide financial support to countries including Vietnam and Kurdistan in an effort to reduce illegal migration to Britain. Speaking en route to the G20 conference in Brazil, the Labour leader endorsed the initiative, stating, "Anything else we can do to stop people leaving in the first place is the right thing, whatever point of impact." The plans would form part of Labour's broader strategy to tackle people smuggling and illegal channel crossings. The Home Office is currently in negotiations with several countries, including Vietnam, Kurdistan and Turkey, to strengthen cooperation and security agreements. Initial discussions are focused primarily on intelligence sharing and border security measures, rather than direct funding arrangements. Downing Street indicated that potential funding could support border staff in identifying people trafficked by gangs and finance information campaigns about the risks of attempting to reach the UK. The government has already seen some success, with approximately 9,000 people returned to their country of origin since the election. Italy's approach under Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni has demonstrated notable success in reducing Mediterranean crossings through similar financial agreements. The EU provided Tunisia with £88 million last year for border security and coastguard training, while Italy offered additional patrol vessels and £83 million for education and economic initiatives. These measures have yielded significant results, with Frontex, the EU's border force, reporting a 64% reduction in arrivals from North Africa and Malta. British government sources, however, have played down comparisons with Maloney's strategy. Starmer emphasised that tackling criminal gangs remains central to addressing the migrant crisis. "I am absolutely clear in my mind that taking down the gangs is the single most effective way of stopping the boats going across the channel," he said. Drawing on his past experience, he added, "I have worked for 5 years as chief prosecutor when we took down terrorist gangs. We took down people who were moving guns and drugs, and people across borders." He insisted that dismantling these networks would serve as a major deterrent. Lastly, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have issued a new statement on their website as the Duke of Sussex undertakes solo engagements in Canada. The couple have embarked on a separation of their professional lives and have pivoted to solo public appearances rather than joint engagements over the last few months. The Duke of Sussex is currently attending Invictus events in Vancouver on his own, with Meghan's absence from engagements linked to the sporting competition unusual. The Duchess of Sussex has accompanied Prince Harry to Invictus Games events since 2017 onwards and joined her husband in Vancouver in February 2024 for a previous promotional event. The couple stepped out at Invictus events in February, across several days in Canada, in what was seen as a preview of the first-ever winter edition of the sporting competition. As well as attending the earlier preview event in Canada, Meghan has joined Harry at the Invictus Games in the Netherlands and Germany in recent years. She is expected to accompany Harry in February at the Vancouver Games, with the couple reportedly weighing up bringing their son, Prince Archie, with them. The new statement on Sussex.com focuses on Harry's attendance at a Grey Cup match in Canada on Sunday. It reads, "Yesterday, Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex, made a notable appearance at the Grey Cup in Vancouver, taking part in a symbolic jersey pass that highlighted the growing momentum for the Invictus Games Vancouver, Whistler 2025. Held at BC Place, the annual football championship is Canada's most-watched sporting event, attracting over 50,000 live attendees and millions more via broadcast. This year's Cup marked a significant milestone, as it was the first time in a decade that the event returned to British Columbia. The Duke took centre stage during the broadcast alongside Team Canada competitor Wen Ni, passing a special IG-25 jersey to Amar Doman, owner of the BC Lions. The jersey pass not only marked the connection between the two iconic events, but also served as a powerful reminder of the game's mission: to inspire, empower, and bring together athletes from around the world who have experienced life-changing injuries or illnesses. With less than 3 months until the opening ceremony at BC Place, the Grey Cup marked a pivotal moment in building excitement and awareness for what promises to be a historic event. The Jersey Pass was a reminder that the journey toward the Games is not just about competition, but about coming together as a global community to celebrate resilience, determination, and the power of sport to heal and inspire. What are your thoughts on what we discussed in today's video? Let me know down in the comments section below. If you've not yet already, make sure you do drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel for more British content. Thank you. Take care. Goodbye.